In 1386, a shocking crime stunned a small village. A pig had attacked and killed a child. Villagers were horrified and demanded justice. The authorities decided to hold a formal trial. Yes, the pig was put on trial like a human. History never forgets this bizarre event. The court convened in the village square. Witnesses testified about the pig's attack. Lawyers argued for the child's justice. The pig was given a sentence, just like a human criminal. People watched in disbelief. It's one of the strangest trials in history. The pig's sentence was carried out publicly. The village gathered to witness the punishment. Some thought it was justice. Others felt horror. The pig met the fate of its crime. It's a reminder that medieval law was strange. Some stories are too unbelievable to imagine. The villagers couldn't believe their eyes. Some wept for the child. Others were confused. The pig had become a symbol of horror. Stories of the event spread to nearby villages. People whispered about it for years. History remembers their shock. Medieval law was strict, even for animals. Lawyers argued the pig was guilty. The judges listened carefully to every testimony. The trial was unusual but fair by their standards. No one had ever seen such a case before. Even in history books it stands out. The verdict was shocking but clear. The pig was sentenced to execution. The punishment was carried out publicly. It was meant to set an example. People left with mixed feelings. Justice in medieval style. In the 14th century, animals could face trial. It was a way to enforce law and morality. Cases like this were rare, but not unheard of. Europe has recorded multiple animal trials. This pig became the most famous example. History sometimes blurs the line between justice and absurdity. The day arrived, tense and somber. Villagers gathered from nearby towns. The pig was led to the platform. Some prayed, some just watched silently. The event was surreal and unforgettable. Even the elders remembered it vividly. After the execution, life slowly returned to normal. The story, however, remained alive. People retold it around fires for generations. The pig became a symbol of medieval justice. It's a reminder of how strange human history can be. Some events are too weird to forget. Today, this bizarre event fascinates historians. It reminds us of a time when law was unusual. A pig was judged and executed for murder, stranger than fiction, yet true. It shows the quirks of human history. Some stories are too unbelievable, but real. The story spread far beyond the village. Nearby towns began to hear about the trial. Fear started to grow among the people. Many wondered if animals could truly be evil. Parents became more protective of their children. The legend only grew stronger with time. Rumors began to twist the real story. Some said the pig was possessed. Others believed it was a curse. The truth slowly mixed with fear. Stories became darker with each telling. The line between fact and fiction faded. Religion played a big role in their thinking. Some believed the act was a sign from God. Others saw it as punishment for sins. The church influenced how people reacted. Faith and fear walked side by side. The event became more than just a crime. This wasn't the only animal trial in history. Many animals were once judged in courts. Pigs, rats, even insects faced charges. It was a strange legal tradition. People truly believed in these trials. The past holds many unusual practices. The victim was never forgotten. The child's memory lived in the village. Families spoke about the tragedy often. It became a cautionary tale for children. Fear and sadness remained for years. The loss shaped the community forever. The trial showed how law worked back then. Justice was harsh and very public. It was meant to control fear. Authorities needed to show power. Even animals weren't above the law. It was justice in its rawest form. The event affected people deeply. Children feared animals more than ever. Nighttime stories became darker. Fear stayed in their minds. It changed how they saw the world. Some never forgot the horror. With time, the story began to change. New details were added by storytellers. Some exaggerated the events, others made it even more terrifying. The truth slowly became legend. Stories have a way of growing. Historians later recorded the event. Documents proved the trial was real. It wasn't just a myth or rumor. The pig truly faced justice. Records kept the story alive. History confirmed the bizarre truth. People around the world now study this case. It fascinates historians and researchers. Many can't believe it actually happened. It's shared in books and documentaries. The story crossed borders and time. Curiosity keeps it alive today. Was the pig truly guilty? Or was it just acting on instinct? People still debate this today. The case raises moral questions. Justice isn't always simple. History leaves us wondering. Fear often controls human decisions. Back then, logic came second. People acted on emotion and belief. This trial proved that clearly fear shaped their justice system, and fear made history strange. Events like this shaped future laws. Over time, legal systems evolved. Animal trials slowly disappeared. Justice became more rational, but the past still teaches lessons. History guides the present. The story became part of culture. It appeared in books and folklore. People used it as a warning tale. It inspired strange discussions. The pig became a legend. Culture kept the story alive. Some people saw humor in the story. Others found it disturbing. It created mixed reactions over time. Dark humor often follows tragedy. Even history has strange irony. This story is one example. Modern media revived the story. It appears in videos and articles. People love bizarre historical facts. It keeps going viral again and again. Strange history attracts attention, and this story leads the list. Not everything told is fully accurate. Some parts may be exaggerated, but the core event is real. Separating truth from myth is hard. History isn't always perfect, but it's always fascinating. Why do we still talk about this? Because it shows human behavior. Fear, justice, and belief combined. It reflects how society evolves. The past mirrors the present. That's why it still matters. This story is truly unbelievable. A pig, tried and executed for murder, yet history confirms it happened. It shows how strange the world once was, and how far we've come since then. Some stories never lose their impact. Centuries later, the story still lives. It shocks new generations every time. History keeps surprising us. The pig of 1386 is never forgotten, a strange case of justice and fear, and a reminder of humanity's past.